Guys, welcome to the video. Today, a long range test of the DJI Mini 2. So we're going to be concentrating on that height, keeping the drone relatively low, around about 30 meters to start with. And then obviously this signal, which is going to play a big impact on this flight today. How well is that signal going to be? We're in a really nice area of the countryside, so there's not much interference around here. For those eagle-eyed, you've noticed that we've flown in this area before and we've got really good results. So today we're going to see how far we can actually get on one battery, the max range you're going to be able to get out of the DJI Mini 2. For this flight, I'm going to be following the path of the road just down below there. I do know this area well, so I'm just going to be flying over the field, but just have the road to the side of me, so it gives me some options. If I do need to land that drone or where I need to recover that drone from, I've got several choices. I can actually just park the car up and actually just recover that drone without having to go on a massive trek to try and find it. So the signal just drops out a little bit there, just approaching 1,000 meters. But as you'll see, it then recovers it no problem at all. Looking at the transmission, there's not much interference in this area. We do have some farm buildings, but there isn't too much in regards to interference, so we should have quite a stable flight. But because there are some buildings in this area and we're going at a distance, I'm just going to increase that altitude slightly to around about 50 meters and then see how that footage remains. But what a great area this is. It's such a lovely place to be able to go and fly, and it just looks amazing in that 4K quality coming from this drone. Let's just have a look at that battery, 86%, 85% battery, so the battery's doing well. Conditions are great for flying, about 7 mile an hour wind today, so we're actually flying into the wind as well, so that's you can tell from the speed it's relatively slow, but it's not having an impact on that drone. Transmission again, let's just check up on that, flying over these buildings. Still not much interference there from the transmission charts, so everything's going a-okay. Check that battery just to get more of an accurate time. We've got 10 minutes 24 until the return to home will come on, 20 minutes until a forced landing at 2,000 meters. So far everything is going really well. By having it in normal mode, you should be able to get a further distance without having too much strain on that battery. The signal, again, look, full bars of signal, keeping that height at 48 meters. I'm not having to increase that height. If the transmission keeps knocking out, I'll increase it, but so far everything's going great. Where your compass icon is, you can just click on that and you can also see a map view, so you can actually get real-time tracking of where your drone is in the area you're on. I'm actually on airplane mode, so I can't actually see where I am as an actual satellite image. It's just a blank canvas. But if I was to turn airplane mode off, it will actually show me the proper satellite images of the roads and everything like that. You can also turn that on whenever you need to. So this is the area we're going to continue flying forward towards that blue dot in one straight line, and it does continue following that path of this road, so I know where it is at all times. Check on that battery. So we're now approaching 2 minutes 40, 2 minutes roundabout of until return to home will come on, and 17 minutes until the forced landing, 3,500 meters. The live feed is spot on, there's no lag or jitter, and you can actually use this, and it's really good usable footage to be able to see where you are. Alright guys, so as you can see now, that battery 69% has turned orange, which means the low battery warning is going to come on as it does there. But today I'm going to cancel that, so I'm going to continue flying. I'm going to cancel the low battery warning, which I do not recommend, but a distance of just under 4,000 meters. The eagle-eyed again will notice that this is the distance we got in this area last time before that low battery came on, but we're going to continue flying in that direction we were doing, following the path of this road, see how far that we can get with this drone. So we're now approaching this village, 61% battery. Is this going to have any impact on the signal performance? I can't believe that them bars are still pretty much full. 3 or 4 bars constantly at 51 meters in height, nearly 5,000 meters from this drone. Still 60% battery. I'm absolutely gobsmacked at how good this drone is. I've got my controller pointed dead straight towards the drone's location. As you can see in that attitude indicator in the bottom left hand corner, the blue icon is pointing direct at the drone to get the best signal we can, and boy, it's doing well. I'm even now going to have to turn to follow the trajectory of that road, as you can see flying over it now, and it's got no problem, it's still continued to go. It's just absolutely incredible, this drone. Let's check up on the data now. So 50 meters in height, we've got 2 or 3 bars of signal, and then the distance at 5,400 meters with a 56% battery. Just what a great system. So what I am going to do, I'm going to change my advanced safety settings to, if I was to now lose connection with the drone, it's going to hover in place. I'm not going to have enough battery to get back, so I'm going to change this now to hover. I obviously don't want it to descend if I lose connection or anything, or battery, so I'm going to have it hover in place. And DJI's max range for this drone, the non-FCC, is 6 kilometers. So can I get to 6 kilometers? We're not far off. We only need 500 meters to go. So let's continue. I did not think that this drone is capable of getting this distance. Unbelievable. I'm absolutely shocked of such a small little drone can go this far, but we've also got a smooth footage feed. There is no lagging or anything. It's brilliant. So this farm building here is going to be around about 6 kilometers away, so we're going to continue going there. We've not had to increase that height. We stayed at 50 meters. The drone won't have enough battery life to get back to me from this distance, but by having it hover in place, I can go and recover it whilst it's in the air, and I know exactly where it's going to be. If you do a return to home, it's not going to be able to get back to you, so you're going to be landing in a potential area you're not too certain of. But look at that distance now, approaching the 6,000 meters, 6 kilometer mark on the non-FCC version. Just when the signal is starting to cut out now as well, it's done it. 6,003 meters. Now the RC signal has dropped completely, it's flashing red. Could I increase that height and continue? Probably could, but I'm not going to do today. So who's got the best results in the poll? Ryan Healy, 4,250, you did really well. Pato E, you nailed it, 6 kilometers out. So well done for everyone else who guessed, but them two, brilliant, you got it spot on. But what can I say, this drone is brilliant. I can now hover it in place, go into the car, and then drive up and recover that drone. And you can see I've managed to get to it within 17% still of battery, and then I can just fly it to me and land it in my hand. So I would personally think that's the best way, rather than getting it to return to home and potentially landing somewhere you don't want. You can just have it to hover in place just by changing that setting. But this is, again, I don't recommend it, but I wanted to just confirm and to see if this drone is capable of getting 6 kilometers, and boy, it certainly is. But it also retained great quality. There's no point just flying out if it's stuttering and crap footage coming back to you, but I could see everything smoothly in great HD quality. Absolutely brilliant, this drone. If you've not got it, I really highly recommend you go and pick one up. What a great drone. Linked in the description below. I hope you found that great, guys, and helpful. Well done to everyone else who has guessed on the results. But what a great drone. I'm absolutely shocked and amazed at just how well that performed. Take care, guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.